lyrics here. What the? Where's the diss though?
It's that Trident bar.
Trident?
Yeah, how you gonna let her talk shit when you don't got no Trident? He was talking about the Navy because on the
The
meltdown
Chiefs
song,
offense about set to begin this drive.
on the meltdown
As this
song,
offense
he
takes the
was
field
like,
to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles.
What
Remember
the
that first
fuck?
half?
What does Boom got going on right now, man?
I don't know. But on the meltdown song with Drake, he was
it says crazy how they love to talk shit and got no Trident.
They come back.
Boom, bro. We're hearing like football shit, bro. What's up with you?
And on the meltdown song with Drake, he was like, "We outside with the army. You need the fucking Navy."
Oh no, did he?
Yeah.
Crazy how they love to talk shit ain't got no Trident. I'm loyal, bitch. I got yay over Biden. Wait. How is this a diss to?
I don't think that's a diss.
Where's the diss at though? If Kyrie, if what you're saying on Meltdown exists, I can see that, right? If on Meltdown, let me see. Travis.
That's why I linked it to. That's what I linked it to. That's the only reason I linked it.
Let's see. Meltdown lyrics. Let's see. They still transcribing these bitches. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Ak, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Is this college football player?
Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck were you listening to?
That was Madden, bro. That was Madden.
Oh, it says, verse 3, he says, we outside with the army, so you need to. Yo, am I dick riding or I'm like, did Drake just body the shit out of that, bro?
No, he did.
Just wait. That's what I'm gonna say. Just wait.
Why people keep saying just wait? Like nigga, like
just wait. Just wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the album.
No. First of all, we're at Schizo. So we're 14 tracks in, right?
Just wait.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more tracks we haven't heard.
Yes.
And so you're telling me with 5 more tracks to go, just wait.
Just wait. Just wait.
Somebody said the Barbados flag has a trident on it.
I'm not gonna tell you which song. Just wait.
All right.
I can't spoil it for you.
All right. Let me play the next one. Lost Forever. Let's see what this shit hitting for. It's only 2 minutes. Hard on this album. It's all good though. Drake couldn't even save you. Everybody tried. Listen, cool. You back in the game. Ooh. Man. Y'all was feeling it? Man. This is shit you said was gonna sell 700,000, nigga.
What'd you say, Ed?
You said this was gonna sell 700,000. I think you deserve it. You need to apologize to people.
Yeah, no, it is gonna sell us 700,000, nigga. Are you stupid?
Nigga.
It's Big Travie. It's the Travie Patty. It's Mr.
Fortnite
himself.
Nigga,
it's Mr. Fortnite himself, nigga.
I'd be surprised if this shit even sell 400,000. Okay.
You want to lock it in?
No,
it's only gonna sell that much because he's selling movie tickets and shit.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Album tickets or album sales, bro. You see how
this shit was trash though, right?
I mean, you just wouldn't get it, bro. You got to be off them. You got to be off like ecstasy, methamphetamine, heroin. You got to be on that type of shit.
Yo, listen, I'm on 3 perks right now.
You ain't off them You ain't off them Astrofest perks, bro. You got to.
Nah, I'm only joking. Shit. I'm not on no perks. I was joking.
No, you gotta be on some other shit.
Fuck
you
all that shit, man.
You don't think it's selling 700K?
Yo.
Hell no.
Fuck this album, man. Listen, Drake killed his verse.
This shit better than Gunna album?
You know what?
Is it better than Gunna album?
Nah. It's not better than Gunna album.
Ooh. Yeah, that's some tough words, Zach.
No. But I thought other projects were better than Gunna's album. Here's my thing. Travis Scott, like, I don't care who you are, my nigga, unless you were going to give us some rodeo, Astro World shit again. We don't want to hear Utopia without you addressing the elephant in the room. I'm sorry. True. You're a fucking musician, and a musician that just went through probably one of the most, like, ridiculous and just out of the ordinary situations where the litness of your music and just the atmosphere that you have created, you purposely have created, resulted in someone dying. Not by your choice. It is not your fault. I do not blame you. But to drop another album and to act like, to not address that, to not rap about something that is more meaningful than the bullshit you were rapping about on this project just shows me why you should keep selling merch and no one will give a fuck about this music other than, the few guest appearances that showed you up on this album. I don't want to hear this bullshit after today. Yeah, I'm gonna take Drake's album off. I'm gonna take Drake's feature off. I'm gonna listen to Drake shit. I'm gonna listen to 21 Savage shit. I'm gonna listen to the Weeknd shit. But you had an entire opportunity to show people that I get it. You're being sued by everybody in the world. You don't have to come on here and talk about the whole thing. It doesn't have to be this whole sad story like, hey, I'm sorry my concerts did all that. But how about you show that you're making music and the music you're making is not just in a vacuum of bullshit, but it's actually in a contextual, this is what I could create as an artist based upon what I'm going through and what I'm experiencing. When music is devoid of all of that, I just call it background noise. And this is why no matter what I say about Gunna, I got to give Gunna some credit because Gunna at least say, you know what? Everybody wants to know. I ain't going to do a fucking interview, but at least I could tell them at least a little bit in my words and I could do it on an artistic level. Here's the music. The music will help explain. I just listened to this shit, and after we got through all the good stuff, I think I fell asleep for the last 2 songs. I don't even know how many songs I fell asleep for, but whatever. I think it's a disappointment, and again, I know he's been trying to sell this idea of utopia. No. Utopia would be you also addressing the elephant in the room. This could have been a really great thematic album where he addressed the elephant in the room, showed how he was going to go past it, still showed a lot of remorse to the situation that did happen because it was tragic. But instead, this should just it felt devoid of any personality, any type of spirit, soul. And it's for somebody who, you go back to the rodeo era that was pretty much just all about, I won't necessarily say soul, but the embodiment.
life.
Yeah, that life though, that was very ever present in not only the music but the performance and the feeling and just enjoying it. I'm listening to this shit and I'm like, cool. I guess we could give him some credit because he's trying some new stuff. He's trying some new genres. But even then, he looks like he's neutered. This is Travis Scott neutered, where it looked like somebody must have tapped him on the shoulder and say, hey, no more rage music until we get through this lawsuit shit. That rage music helped cause people to die. That's what I would take.
But what if he switched it up because of that, though?
Somebody said, what happened to letting the music marinate? No, it's still going to marinate. So I might later come back and say the music sounds better, but it's not going to be different than what I heard. Again, I can tell you objectively, there ain't no Rager shit on here. That's just a fact. I could come back 2 years from now or 2 millenniums, still no Rager shit. That's just what it is. Now, maybe there's a couple melodies I'm like, I didn't get tonight that I get later. But again, what I'm trying to tell you, the construct of the album, I think is shaped because Travis is a little bit neutered. That hard hitting music that you're used to from Travis, somebody told that nigga, bro, you need to cool off of that shit for a little bit, give some other shit, kind of mellow out the music until everything kind of blow over. And I think this is why we're getting this particular version of Utopia. You don't think so?
No, I don't.
It seems to me that he's attacking an overseas demographic which may be a slower burn.
I don't. No, if he was attacking the overseas,
why would he want the overseas? Yeah, okay.
Sell, though.
Tell me why he would be trying to attack that market.
Well, obviously, to stay away from private criticism in America. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Okay,
Like you
so
said, it does
I
seem
don't
a
think
little
so.
tame. It seems a little tame.
No,
compared to
bro,
trap.
his music can't just go for over, bro. His music like worldwide, so his shit already overseas as soon as it drop. Everything he do is overseas.
No. But this one seems more of like a poignant effort to be worldwide. Like throwing Bad Bunny in the middle of a song between you and the Weeknd.
So because he made a pop, song is for overseas.
I mean, no. If you listen to most of the production, production is definitely more worldly than music.
Bro, the production is on some Yeezus shit. It's not even like on some ordinary shit. It's
Bro,
not
I
even on
heard
some
some- I heard
trap.
yo,
again,
no,
again.
boom. What do you think it is then?
What?
What
What'd you
do you
say?
think this album is then?
I feel like this album is like. Let me just say it was supposed to be his My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This is what he had the opportunity to do. Like Kanye went through some shit. No, not the same as Travis shit. But this is opportunity to be like, nigga, I'm finna talk about what I go through and say either fuck you or this is what it is. But as of right now, it just seemed like some otherworldly shit. I'm not saying it's bad.
Now, with that being said,
It's some spacey shit. It's not some Ray shit. It's not some Ray shit.
To correct what you're saying, by the way, there's so much Kanye West influence on this project.
For sure, 100%.
It's yeah. So to fill in what you just said, I think a lot of people thought when Kanye went through a lot of trauma and he came out with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which was everybody's like, I believe is probably his best album, one of the best albums of all time. I think people thought that they were gonna get, maybe if he was gonna be Kanye inspired, they were gonna get that, and instead of what they got was him attempting to do Yeezus. Like this album felt a lot more like him attempting to do Yeezus in, I won't say in genre blending as much, but a lot of these different sounds that I remember just Kanye just kind of experimented a lot. And it's kind of like odd for me to say Travis experimented because I feel like he's always experimented, but this was so kind of left field. It felt like he was trying to do his version of Yeezus.
I wouldn't say all that. No.
Yo, Ak, you said that somebody told him don't make rage music. So how you think that this music gonna translate when he perform?
Yeah, that's a brilliant question. I don't think
songs don't make you float.
I think there's two things, and I've had many conversations behind the scenes about this. I think Travis Scott already fixed his relationship. Either two things: either he fixed his relationship with like Live Nation and these big touring venues that he needs. Like it's not optional. He needs. Maybe that had to do with maybe a deal to say, hey, listen, my next album, I'm not coming with no rager music. Maybe that's that. Or perhaps he's just trying like completely just different shit.
Well, he doing a stadium tour, so maybe this album fits better for a stadium.
Wait, the stadium tour is announced already?
No, well, he kind of teasing in the K-pop video. You didn't see it?
Okay, all right, I see that there, but the mere fact that he's teasing a tour tells me everything has been worked up before all of this, and I'm telling you, there's zero. He's not getting into zero stadiums. This is a fact. Without all of that shit that came from Astro World Fest haunting him, he has had to have done meetings, guarantees to these people about the energy and what he's going to be bringing, because nobody will stand next to that Travis Scott, we're gonna party till we die shit again. It's not happening. So what that told me, his partners then or now that he's going to go on tour with, he's told him the music will not be like how it was before. That's what I believe.
Stadiums you sit down too, so that shit gotta be there.
If that's the case, this shit is a career killer.
Not even, bro. He's selling 600. He's selling 700K, bro. I don't care what.
Doesn't matter how much he's selling.
Wait. Hold on.
Trash.
No, facts. I think you may have an interesting point. Is if Travis Scott changes direction from this, ultimate rager guy, right? Which I think people like, I think before, if we're ranking those people that control that market, I would say it was him number one. Then it would be Cardi. Then I would say Uzi like third. Is that fair?
That's fair to say.
For
Okay.
Rager,
Like just that type of like fucking
Realm.
cult
realm.
fan base type shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if he does different type of music or he goes on tour without that, or he kind of just changes that up a bit, does it kill the whole mystique? Because by the way, Travis is one of those artists who built his like brand up by saying, if you want to come to the craziest concert, that's the thing of going to the rodeo. You know what I mean? If he doesn't do that anymore, does that kill his brand? Or
Hell
is he?
yeah.
So
I
you
don't
say
think
yes.
so. I think
Ju-
right now, I think this album is him attempting to like elevate it as far as like age wise, demographically. You got Beyonce on there, you got West Side
True.
Gun on there.
True.
I just think
Ooh.
it's just a more worldly attempt to like kind of like separate yourself. Like you can still have the rage energy because this music is still very uplifting and it definitely like in a room full of people. Some of these stuff that may not while you're sitting down, you be like, I don't know. Like with a room full of people, with some of this production is gonna make you do something. You know what I'm saying? So
If you're right with that, that might be super ambitious. Is there a possibility that Travis Scott could actually upgrade or just
more sophisticated.
or try to even mature his own audience? Because I would say, like, at the bare bones of what even like any Rolling Loud core fan base is what Travis Scott fan base would kind of be at. Like they love the nonstop rage or turn up, like just hard hitting shit, like just crazy performances. They're not looking for mature music and B-side type songs where like
Exactly.
you're kind of slowing it down, like, oh, here's Beyonce giving like this, you know what I mean, this kind of like offbeat but not really offbeat
What?
but very
And
I
also,
mature.
don't.
I say that too because, like, if you listen to the Drake album where it was like that more, what's the name? What's it called? Which one was that? I can't think. The joint
You're
where
honestly never mind.
yeah, the Honestly Never Mind. It gives me that vibe too, where it's like the Beyonce shit too, where it's like this seems like you're attempting to be more worldly, still back
I
laid
don't
back.
think so,
I
bro.
can't let that slide because
Yeah.
this is Travis's first album in 5 years. We already had CLB. He already gave rap fans what they wanted, so he could try whatever he wants. But this for his first album, you can't go out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Even I think the album was good.
I
think
feel
the
like
album was good.
in a way that's him playing it safe because like we know what he did before. I think this is him trying. Well, it's playing it safe in one way, but also being a little.
That don't make sense because, bro, even if he was to tour, you think he gonna only tour these songs? You think he ain't gonna play Sicko Mode, Goosebump songs that niggas will rage to? Nigga, he gonna still play them.
Nah,
I
yeah,
don't
but I think
think.
there's still an elevation, and there's also like a price point of elevation too, where like who's going to some of these shows ain't going to be the same people who used to go to these.
But I don't think that he's maturing his audience with this album. I mean, he's losing his audience because the people that listen to Travis Scott for Travis Scott aren't gonna be listening to his
Bro, that's crazy.
album
I
for
bet you
this.
niggas who know Travis Scott or who fuck with Travis Scott will love this album. I think it's just
I
niggas
don't think so,
that
bro.
I think it's niggas that only like commercial Travis Scott will fucking hate this album. It's Travis
Do
Scott
you
fans
see?
love this album, bro.
Wait,
For
wait,
sure.
wait, wait, wait. Hold on.
Yes,
Well,
bro. Yes.
that's the main
Facts.
question. Does the core Travis fan, the fan who loves like the whole rodeo wave,
Yes, they would
loves
love
the
this album.
whole Astro world, like they
Yes.
believed in all these things. Now they're believing in
Yes.
this Utopia thing.
Yes.
Are they confused by this? Do they
No.
feel like Travis is outgrowing them, or they're like,
No.
yo, this is our nigga?
No, they like, nigga, this is, bro, the way, I'm not gonna speak for all of them, but I bet them niggas are like, this is some shit that they just the same way. I ain't gonna use a whole lot of red shit, but they gonna be like, niggas just don't get this. We know Travis. We listen to Days Before Rodeo. We listen to all his music. We know Travis. This is what Travis wants. This is Travis' idea. Niggas waiting for Sicko Mode and all that like pop shit, like, or like the shit that make like only normie niggas really know of. You know what I mean? But for diehard Travis fans, or even casual Travis fans, this is a good album to them, bro.
So you saying for diehard Travis fans and regular Travis fans,
This is a
they
good
like
album to
this
them.
trash ass music from Travis Scott?
I ain't gonna lie.
This ain't trash to them. No.
I'm one of those fans who would say that like I'm definitely a Travis fan, and like I don't think I necessarily say it's his best work, but it's definitely
He made
interesting,
shit like this before. None of this shit is left field for Travis Scott. Bro.
but I appreciate it though. I definitely appreciate it. It's good.
Act 1 out of 10, bro. What's the replay value?
I mean, I'm definitely gonna listen. It's so hard for me to just judge it on replay value off of one listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so different than what I thought it was. I'm like, and this is where like somebody like me, right? I'm like, I feel like the low hanging fruit. Well, maybe not low hanging fruit. This is what we all want. Like, I could probably like actually cook up the beats, but like I could probably like curate or executive produce what people want from Travis. They just want him to go fucking crazy. That's what I think people want. That's what I think people want. Or maybe that's just what I want, right? But when I hear this shit, I'm like, yo, I don't know if this is the Travis I wanted. But I'm gonna see how his fans react. Like, for example, I see you compared him to Cardi. Cardi is like, what I've realized about Cardi, notoriously, he stands in the fact that he's doing something new. He doesn't like it's almost like his fans are preconditioned to not expect that he's gonna be doing the same last mainstream shit that worked. They should know he's gonna be experimenting and being new, which is, I think that's dope. I'll see how Travis fans react to this.
What Act? If you let's just say you curating, let's just say you just a Travis Scott. I wouldn't even call you you just like a casual Travis Scott fan. Would you say that you like a Travis a casual? Okay, so if you was to pick 3 songs to curate a new album, based on his old songs, which 3 would you pick? Or 5? You can pick even 5.
Okay,
like some greatest hit type shit.
No. All right, great. So I need songs as melodic as open up that window. Like I need those fucking I need those fucking infectious hooks. I just need that. Okay.
So that's Antidote.
Yes. I need up tempo. I need going hard, just fucking smashing everything, going crazy, but like still hip hop in a version. Like what? That's sicko mode. Okay, I need that. I need that. Like, yo, it got to be there, right?
Okay.
Let me see. Give me a second.
Yeah, like we ain't got Apple Pie, we ain't got Nightcrawler. Like that's the shit that stands the test of time more than the hit song on Rodeo, bro. Like it's the shit like that make niggas Travis fans.
Yeah,
Apple Pie, like you know what I mean.
Goosebumps.
Stargazing was a hit song. It was one of the big songs on there. You know what I mean? So you got to take other shit. It ain't just this hit songs. You know what I mean? It's
I'm only looking at like I need like a pick up the phone. That's.
But those are hit songs. Those are hit songs though. Like so
yes, brother.
He don't got no hit songs.
Hold on. Instead of yo, my brother, I want the hits. I don't want these other songs.
But that's impossible. No nigga give you a whole album full of his hit songs.
He don't got no hits on this album though.
Yeah, I was gonna say name one off this album.
You got the Drake song. You got 2 21 Savage songs. They gonna
the 20. All right, the 21 Savage Jones
gonna hit, bro.
Wait.
They gonna hit.
There's 2 21 Savage. I heard one.
Yes, it's the last song you slept through, nigga.
Oh
you
shit.
woke up on the 21 verse though.
Oh word.
And the beat is insane.
All right, hold on. Let me listen again. My bad. Y'all niggas got
that song with the who was that? James Blake.
James Blake.
Oh yeah, he was singing some gospel on that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait. So Till Further Notice has 21 Savage on?
21 Savage, yes.
And James Blake, I ain't gonna lie.
Why y'all ain't tell me this?
You was sleeping, snoring, nigga.
Y'all capping, nigga.
Oh God. I'm 21 Savage first.
All right, man. Okay.
Yeah, and then niggas are saying like in the chat like, oh, this is not a hit. Like, bro, niggas didn't even know "Fuck You Mean" was a hit. Like, you can't call it a hit. It just happened. Like, I'm keeping it a bean. With albums like this, where you don't have the lead single, like the K-pop shit, It just happened.
This
People picked the
Savage,
hit, bro. People picked the hit.
Savage went crazy, but this not a hit.
I mean, nigga said "fuck you" mean wasn't a hit when it dropped, and it became a hit. So
Now, one thing that we're not taking in consideration is the fact that this does come with a film, does it not?
yeah, but that don't count, nigga. He just
Trash
did it to
ass
sell.
film
He
just to
just
sell
did.
albums.
He just did it to sell albums. Let's
Wait,
keep it
wait,
real.
wait, wait. Did y'all watch the film?
My
Yeah,
homie
but-
watched the film.
I
He said
watched
they
that
played
shit.
the album throughout the.
Wait, how long is the
I-
film?
An hour and 12 minutes.
What, like a
Not that long.
real movie?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
in theaters. It's
Yeah.
showing tomorrow on AMC. I'm about to go watch it actually.
Nigga, that shit
Yeah,
like that shit like Black Panther 2?
It's like, bro, that'd be like Wakanda Forever, bro.
That's
No
what I'm saying.
way.
Like,
That'd be like
the
Endgame.
movie can make all the songs slap harder though.
Yeah,
Um,
but nigga, he's just trying to be Kanye.
He just-
so, like,
yeah.
I mean, that
I
movie
mean,
shit
what
is some
y'all
Kanye shit.
expect? The nigga was working on Kanye shit for
I
mad
expect
long.
music, nigga. I don't want to see a movie,
Yeah.
bitch. You ain't Christopher Nolan.
Definitely want to hear music.
I ain't that hating. I'm like, bro, you ain't Nolan. I
Nigga,
ain't gonna watch
nigga
it.
ain't drop an
That's
album
not a
in,
marginalize his creativity.
nah, this nigga ain't drop an album in like 10 years and came back and failed us.
Yo.
I don't think
I'm
he
gonna be
felt it.
honest
I don't
with
think he
y'all. I'm gonna
felt
be
this,
honest with y'all. I'm gonna not slander him as some people like. I guess if they don't like it, they're gonna slander him. I believe that this is the industry coming to Travis and saying, "We got you by the balls, nigga. And if you want to be making these hundreds of millions that you know you can still make, you need to shut the fuck up. Make the type of bro, like you can't keep the same reckless you do realize that, like, one thing people never acknowledged about the whole Travis Scott Astroworld incident, Travis Scott fostered an environment that he was the reckless guy that didn't give a fuck about nothing.
Exactly.
Obviously-
So who the fuck gonna tell him
No,
anything?
no, hear what I'm saying?
What?
No, hold on. hear
Why
what
the
I'm saying.
dramatic change?
Yeah, hold on. Hear what I'm saying? Now, obviously, he doesn't want people to die, but like stuff happened, right? What I'm saying is that all these companies are then looking at him to say, bro, that environment that you fostered is no longer like, that's like persona non grata, like in the sense of that's that term that says somebody who's not welcome. Like, you can't do that no more. You can't be the I don't give a fuck guy no more. You can't just
Bro,
because
come on,
people
boom.
just died
Wait,
at
hold
your
on.
fucking concert, my nigga, and like,
You said niggas died at his concert, right? That's why he just did the same 3 rage sets at 3 different festivals within the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, like
That's because wasn't no mute.
Yo,
That's
yo,
because
hold on.
wasn't no
No,
music.
no,
yo, hold on. The two very big differences, right? Very big differences in you doing festivals versus you having your own tour. Astro World Fest was his event. When he goes do whatever festival, you can't. He has zero control over anything that they got going on. You don't think they're making their shit Travis proof? Of course.
Yeah, but okay.
Now, hold on.
Travis
Hold
Proof
on,
is
hold on.
crazy.
Now, when he's about to go, or he's trying to set up his own tour, or he's putting out his own music, I'm pretty sure all his partners who are about to work with him on his upcoming tour are saying, bro, we want to make sure you don't start the fuckery too early and encourage the same type of environment that could get people hurt again. And that starts from the music. So if you're going to go on with this, if you're going to even put out that type of music, that might affect us even doing a big ass tour deal with you. How much that could be? That could be a $40-50 million look for him, which would be very incentivized to you to say, let me chill right now. Yeah, I'll still listen. You already are Travis Scott. You already are Travis Scott. You just can never go on another tour that looks anything remotely near Astroworld. You cannot. Not your shit. You could go to Rolling Loud. Yo, we here to turn up. You could go to other people's shit, but there will be no insurance company that will ever stamp and insure your tour. And there would be no motherfucking touring company that would give you a deal, especially if you're the guy who's going to get sued or who's facing litigation by all these families because of deaths. So I think he chilled out a bit. I'm not saying it changed his whole art, but I think some of the things that we're used to, he probably pivoted away from.
I can give
I
it a
100% agree.
I think that's cap because nigga, if Travis Scott was to perform at Rolling Loud, somebody did pass away. I don't know if it was on his set, but let's say Travis Scott performed at Rolling Loud and he did the same shit at Astrofest, he would still be held accountable the same way if it was his show or not. It wouldn't
No.
be
But
Rolling Loud's
look,
fault.
No,
It would be
no.
Travis Scott's fault.
Rolling
No,
Loud
no,
would be
no. Rolling Loud's held.
be accountable.
Rolling
No,
Loud's
it would
held.
be. They would be like Travis. They would say Travis Scott made these niggas rage and made them stomp on each
No.
other. They wouldn't say, "Oh, Rolling Loud didn't have good security." They would be the first niggas to blame Travis
Bro,
Scott.
they would blame Rolling Loud.
Yo,
Boom, that's they shit.
it's Rolling Loud.
And if Travis,
Rolling Loud is
if Travis,
Rolling Loud is the person, is the entity that is insured. They're the people who have to pay out liabilities if anyone gets hurt. That's what I was saying about Astroworld Fest. Travis, because he owns his company in the Astroworld Festival, whatever shit, he had to be insured that he didn't have to pay out, along with Live Nation. So again, he's liable when it's your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I totally get it.
I mean,
I can't get it.
I still think his music had a trajectory to go in this direction, regardless of that.
What?
Nah.
Why? Why you say that, Kyrie?
Why? Because Travis has a large feature base of artists that he could work with, and he has worked with most of these artists before. It's not like none of these artists are on here.
Why people acting like Sicko Mode was his style when he started
Okay,
rap? That's
so-
not his
okay,
style.
so question.
He's been doing this, bro.
All right, so question.
No, boom, 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 boom. His
Bro, that's not
style,
his style.
his style has been curating this, bro.
What
The
Rage?
Rager
Yes.
music.
Yeah, but that's not all his music, bro.
No,
Any
no,
nigga
no,
will
no,
tell
no,
you
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
all
no,
his
no,
music.
no. Hold on. But what you're missing though, we're not saying that's the entirety of his music. What you're missing is that part of his brand has always been this live experience where he's consistently say you got to come to the rodeo. Could you survive the rodeo? Like this is the term, like his live performance. I've never been to a Travis Scott show, but I've known his team has marketed his show as, yo, this is the best. Before I ever seen him do an arena, he was doing 4,000 people. His team was marketing him as the best performer in the game, saying, yo, if you go to his show, you probably can't hang. This is the craziest show in hip hop. So they've marketed his live experience as one of the craziest things, not only in hip hop, but something that's direct and very unique to him.
Well, yeah, I mean, y'all basing live performances off his old music. Let's talk about the music that just came out. It
Bro.
sounds like
Whoa. All right. So
I mean,
great point.
Birds wasn't a Rager album.
Hold on. Great point. So that's what I'm saying. Do you think that he'll abandon some of the trajectory that his music was going
I
in?
think when you listen to the actual music, you focus on the music part of this conversation. You listen to the music, you realize there's still a lot of elements of Travis. I would say this is probably the project where the other artists on the project sound the least like Travis. Because we all know how sometimes when somebody does a song with Travis, they sound more like Travis than themselves. This is the first time it sounds like Travis is applying his texture to a more worldly production.
Yeah. I disagree just off the fact that I feel like Travis Scott has always been so fucking unique in what his style is. I think that his style is usually just overbearing. No one sounds like him, and no one actually even matches trying to replicate him. So I don't think that's ever been a problem to be like,
almost every time he does a project with somebody or does features with people, they come out sounding more like Travis.
Like Quavo album, he sounded like Travis in the whole album.
Even Quavo recent song that he dropped recently.
Yeah, even Quavo still do the Travis shit now. Like since he met with Travis.
Now, granted, that's two things at one time. Yes, it's Travis being overbearing, but it's more or less Travis having a soundscape. And if you listen to Travis' soundscape, certain elements of his soundscapes shine through more than they probably usually do on his other projects. On this project, a lot of it is the synths. A lot of it is the using of certain levels of percussion to bring in transition. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of African rhythms on there that's very powerful that you may say is like techno Afro or whatever the case may be. But it's like a lot of techno stuff that is prevalent throughout his course of his catalog. It's just now it just seems to be more in the forefront rather than like the straight ups and the ad libs, the certain vocal effects. It seems more or less vocally produced and more produced on the actual production and on a worldly sense. But that's just me from a musical standpoint.
No, I hear you, but I just don't think that he's gonna make this type of music willingly. Like he's not
I mean, that
doing this
doesn't make
shit
sense because he willingly
willingly,
dropped the album.
Bro, that's crazy. Y'all niggas
bro.
Y'all niggas disrespectful.
Hey,
bro.
no. What I'm interested to see is that we're living in a time where we're watching artists like we just seen with Uzi with the Pink Tape. We see with Cardi notoriously, they're making albums where they're like more than what you might think about the album in sitting and passing, listening to the album. They're quote unquote making these albums to where people could be like, yo, these projects are great just over time with on a performance level. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear you.
Okay,
like you said, it seems like art gallery version of Travis.
nah, because
like,
he been doing this, bro. Like, tell me a song off Rodeo. Tell me a song off Rodeo, Act.
I absolutely know them. It's just I gotta think about. I mean, Nightcrawler's off there, ain't it?
Okay, now tell me a song off Astroworld.
Sicko Mode, my nigga. Stop
Now
playing.
tell me a song off Birds in the Trap.
Ooh, but okay, it's the Birds in the Trap.
Goosebumps.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So he's but that's the whole Birds in the Trap album is hit just like this. There's no Ranger music on that album. It's a experimental album the same way this one was. So this ain't some out of left field shit for him. Just because niggas only know the popular songs out of that nigga from his most popular albums don't mean this shit is brand new out of left field.
To be honest, if you're a real Travis fan, I don't think you go into any Travis album expecting to know what the fuck he about to do. Because I didn't know.
Nah, come on, man. Y'all are crazy.
It's true.
But you're not really a Travis fan though.
Listen, I'm a fan of music.
Yeah, but you got
of good music.
Yeah, so if you're not a Travis fan, I gotta take 2 points off you. If I'm not even a fan. If you haven't heard his discography, then I gotta take a couple points off.
Nah, definitely heard Travis music. I listen to Travis, but this album is not Travis. You can listen to this album.
Okay, so you heard Birds then?
You said Birds?
You heard Birds then, right?
Probably, most likely.
It's a whole album. It's his second studio album. This is the same experimental album, the same way.
That shit don't sound nothing like this.
Nigga, it's experimental just like this. Just because it don't sound the same don't mean
this nigga was forced to do this. We not going.
Nigga, okay, so he was forced to do Beebs in the Trap then. He was forced to do Birds in the Trap then because it ain't no Raging music on there. He was forced to do that shit. It was something that he didn't do before. He was forced to do it.
All right, so out of this, I promise won't no song from this album go big.
Okay. You wanna lock this in?